I've been keeping an eye on the Weather Channel. It's beautiful one second and then cloudy and raining the next. Hopefully we can still get out there and start a campfire. Right now with the sun shining, maybe I should get outside, show you guys this campground. Can you believe it's been almost 6 months since I've had a video where I'm not walking in the snow? This week we're south of Hill City at a forestry campground, and I pulled in here. The whole place is empty. Doesn't look like that there's been much activity except for one tent. I don't know how long it's been there. There's no vehicles and can't see tracks where anybody pulled in there. I don't know if it's someone on foot or what, but it's always weird coming into a campground and just seeing one tent all by itself. Thankfully, it's in another part of the campground. It's quite the weather we're having out there. I've been keeping an eye on the Weather Channel. It's beautiful one second and then cloudy and raining the next. Hopefully we can still get out there and start a campfire. It's been so nice outside that I've got some work done on the camper the last few nights. The jacks were getting a little rusty, so I sanded them all down, primed them, painted them white with an oil-based enamel. I figured that paint should last a long time. I also need to fix the bathroom toilet. The gasket is leaking, so when I take a shower, I've noticed last fall, when I take a shower, I'd get leaks around the toilet, so I need to fix that. I think it's just a simple gasket in there. I stopped at the store on the way up. For supper tonight, it's going to be really simple. I just picked up a chicken. We're going to smoke this thing on the campfire. You know, the steaks have been turning out all right lately, so why not try a chicken? I have no idea how I'm going to make it, though. I don't know if I'm going to do a tripod or just put it near the coals. I was going to stop and pick up a can of beer and thought maybe I could do that whole beer can chicken thing, but I guess we'll see how this turns out. I can hear raindrops on the roof, and I can see the sun shining. Great. I think I can see a vehicle over by that tent through the woods. Well, you guys might not be able to see it through the trees, but there's a truck over there now. The Weather Channel is saying 30-mile-an-hour winds all day tomorrow. I surely wouldn't want to be in a tent in 30-mile-an-hour winds. Oh boy, there's a lot of liquid in this chicken. I've been making a lot of steak on the videos lately, and I thought I would try something different. But I'll be honest with you, now that I got this chicken, it just reminds me of how careful you got to be with the whole salmonella and everything. Once I get water in my tank, it won't be so bad, but right now I'm just using Lysol wipes to keep everything clean. It says it kills 99% of viruses and bacteria. Hopefully that includes salmonella. First, I'm going to rub the chicken down with a little bit of oil. That will make our seasoning stick. clean hand, dirty hand. I'm sure there's probably a proper way to tie a chicken. I bet this isn't it. Well, now I gotta try and figure out, am I gonna hang the bird or am I gonna try and cook it down in the fire? I have no clue. It's definitely hot around the sides, but not as hot right in the middle. I think we're gonna be okay. It's basically burning the hair on the forearm, more so the palm of my hand. Now we'll let this smoke for a couple hours. I'll probably have to turn it every 15-20 minutes. After about an hour, I put 2 more logs in there, and I've been keeping a really close eye on it just to make sure it's not going to burn. Everything is looking really good. For me, this camper has become a second home. It's so comfortable. I just love it in here. Well, let's see how my first campfire chicken turned out. It smells good, that's for sure. It's definitely done inside. I eat a lot of rotisserie chicken, and this is way better than anything that I've ever bought in the store. Look at this thigh. It's done perfectly. The seasoning is awesome. I might polish this whole chicken off tonight. On second thought, I'm probably going to bring some home for Mandy. I'll give her the breast meat because honestly, white meat is not my favorite. But if these are anything like the dark meat, they're going to be super tender. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's getting a little too late to polish off a whole chicken. I'm going to just finish cleaning up the kitchen. wipe everything down. I think I'm gonna make a tea tonight. Something sweet kind of sounds good. I don't drink a lot of tea. In fact, I can count the number of cups I've had on one hand. But Mandy introduced me to this hot cinnamon spice from Caribou Coffee. Oh, I'm hoping that this puts me right to bed. Thought we'd go on a little walk this morning. It's pretty chilly out there though. Like to see if the guy with the tent is still around. Well, the fire burned down nicely. I don't see him over in his spot anymore. I wouldn't have wanted to stay in a tent last night either. This wind has been brutal. He is still here. He just packed up, moved deeper into the woods. I gotta imagine tent camping on the hard days probably makes the easy days that much better. It's funny, when I first pulled into the campground, you see that solo tent out there all by itself, no vehicles, no people around, and you think, who is in this tent, or what is in this tent? And of course you have all kinds of thoughts, you know, going through your mind, worst case scenario on everything. This guy's probably thinking the same thing when he rolled in here last night. Who's up in that truck camper, the other side of the campground? He had to move logs and branches to get in here. The weather, this is not camping weather. What is that guy doing? I think we're all the same like that. Sun's coming back out. Awesome. Got the camper all cleaned up this morning. I just got to get the slide put in yet, and then we're going to take off. Got about an hour drive home, and I think that wind is going to take me all the way there. I'm going to get excellent gas mileage. You guys may have noticed that I've been using some new gear in the camper. It's been coming in really handy, and I haven't mentioned anything about it. And that's because I don't want to have like a commercial mid-break in one of these videos. So what I think we're going to do is maybe start dropping some weekday videos and showing you some of the gear that I've been getting. This stuff's been coming in handy. This weekend is just about done. You guys have been hanging out with me the whole time. I think that's about long enough. So we're gonna end this one here, and I'll see you again next Tuesday. Until then, be kind, be honest. We'll see you down the road.